Yo, what's up, everybody? Michi, Christian, Caesar. Yeah, Caesar. I see that. I wish that was not there, but I cannot do anything about it. I already texted the group, so yeah. What's up, Dom, Giovanni, Zaid, other Zaid, Swift, Gustavo, Carlos? What's good, everybody? There we go. All right, gone, gone. Courtesy of Maki. What's up, Jose? Um, I'm gonna give it just a minute here to see how many people file in here. What's up, Brendan Porter? Oh, got cooking for us. Not sure yet, Zay's. How do you say that? Zay? Zay? Hmm. Rated so bad today. I was so impatient. Yeah, Swift. You gotta have patience on these types of days, for sure. You trade today? I did, Christian. I did. Oh, it's just Zayd. Gotcha. Um, here. While I'm letting people file in here, I am gonna walk you guys through what I did on Meta today. So, saw Meta was holding decently strong in the market. Um, Dish. I'm not sure what you mean, Carlos. Took an L on the video first try, then logged off, missed the second try. Yeah, I mean, that's perfectly okay. What's up, Sam? What's up, Nathan? Saw your DM. I'll send that when this starting session is over. Oh, got you, Tariq. I didn't know what you were talking about for a second. Yeah, so I saw this on Meta. We were holding pretty strong compared to the market here, and I saw this resistance area right here. Obviously, I marked high of day earlier on. Let's just pretend the rest of that chart's not there. I saw this resistance right here. I knew that we were holding stronger than the market. So once we got up to around this level, when we had these three candles right here, I can't get to the other one without showing you the rest of the chart, but oh, there we go. So I saw we had this resistance right here. I saw we had these three candles right here making a very, very short-term inverse H. And I knew that this should be the area that we should start picking up momentum into high of day. Doesn't have to be, obviously, but if there was going to be an area where we would start picking up momentum, it should be this right here. So when I saw this little inverse H forming right here, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a starter position here at this candle right here when we flip from red to green. So when we flip from red to green, I took a starter position. My plan was to add at the high of day at 504.41 if we had momentum. If we had momentum going into that 504.41, I was planning to add. And if we just grinded up to that level, I was just planning to sell on the break. So what ended up happening there is I wouldn't necessarily count it as a fake out, but it kind of mentally faked me out, if that makes sense. So like this candle, we closed above, we retested, came back up. That's fine. This candle, we actually had a decent amount of momentum literally directly until we broke that 504.41 level. So like we had momentum from 504 straight to 504.41. I ended up adding at that 504.41, and then as soon as we broke, it just went from momentum to no momentum. It wasn't like dying out, it wasn't anything like that. It was just there to gone. I was like, okay, well that's not really what I wanted to see adding there. And we had this next candle right here that ended up just closing right at the level. So I was like, okay, I'm going to wait to see what the next candle does here. This candle right here, when we went from green to red through 504 right here, ended up stopping out on that. For, I think, in total, it wasn't very much. I think in total it was like, it was a pretty small stop because I entered here, added here, sold right in the middle, basically. So, anyone made money on this Discord? Kate, or however you say your name. Yes. But you can feel free to ask everybody else in the chat. There's 87 people in here right now. Type a W in the chat if you guys have made money in stock hours. How do I change candles to 1 minute in Thinkorswim? Michael, you literally just click right here where it says time frame setup. So, yeah, I guess that answers your question there. Yeah, so you just hover over the time frame setup right here, and then you just click the 1 day, 1 minute. Plenty. Best decision of your life, Zaid says. Multiple figures, nice. Stevie, Lori, Michael. There you go. All right. So I hope that answers your question, Kate. All right. So, anyways, continuing what I did on meta here. Ended up stopping out on the first one. When we started coming back up to 504 here, I knew this was a riskier play, but that 504 level, just knowing how this stock moves, if we have a drop like that and we end up coming back up, we will generally see it start to catch momentum again. That 504 level was where I was looking for it to catch the momentum and where it probably should catch momentum if it was going to actually have follow through on this play. So I took it right below 504 when this candle was approaching. So I entered probably about 503.89. We ended up pushing up. We ended up breaking, came back down. My stop loss on this one was going to be, I'm not letting this trade go red, basically. So if this trade were to come down towards my break-even level, I would have just got out for a very small profit on that because my goal for this was I'm not letting this trade go red because I was already up very nicely from 504 to touching 505. And then whenever we ended up coming back down here, ended up making another inverse H, pushing back up, and then I ended up selling on the 505 break, and not on this candle, but on this candle right here. Broke 505, closed, and then we opened on this candle and pushed straight up, and then we came back down. But we opened on this candle, pushed straight up. I ended up selling at about 505.50. High of the candle was 505.60. Yeah, 505.60. And I think my contracts, I didn't get peak sell at that point in time, but my contracts were like 3 or 4 cents off of peak sell. So yeah, that's what I did on meta today. Those were the only 2 trades I took. That second meta trade happened while the second Nvidia trade that Nor took was playing out, so I didn't get to take that. Personally, I would have probably skipped the first one anyways, but the way the second one set up, I really liked how that looked, and clearly that ended up paying. So either way, if you took any of those trades today, you should have been green. I mean, obviously, this trade ended up having a stop loss on it, but this one made back up for it plus, double at least. Okay, let's see, my first time. Nice. Caesar said lost 100 a day, but I'm up like 1,100 this month. Nice, Caesar. Is that only on free days too, or is that on every day? You can watch the Twitch stream tomorrow at Market Open if you aren't convinced yet. Yeah, actually, Zaid, that's completely true. I didn't even think about that. What you made on a contract, I think that was hold on. Give me 1 second. Here. I can tell you exactly right here. I don't have my other broker open right. Give me a second. Meta. Played the 505s. So on the second trade, I entered at, where are we at here? I entered at 9:13, which is 10:13 Eastern. 13. Is that 9:13? So let's say I got the worst fill possible on this one. 485, and then my fill on this, the high was 569, my fill was 566. So what is that? 485 to 566. %16.7%. So not bad. Not bad at all. Took 3 trades on AMD for a small profit. Nice. Took Meta off open personally as soon as it broke 500. Wow. Yeah, that, I mean, we all liked that setup, but that's way too fast off open. That was literally like less than half a second. Hesitant on the video the first time, wanted to get on 897, stayed patient. Nice. Stopped out before that SPY bull run. $80 move. Nice. Yeah. All right, so now that we've got people in here, we're going to get to the main actual portion of this lesson, which is obviously the Wednesday night charting session. This is where we're going to go from A to Z through my watch list and chart out everything that I like. If I don't like anything, obviously I'm not going to put it down, but you guys have anything that you are looking at, if you have any specific levels on stocks that you're looking at, send the stock, send the level, and I'll check it out. But if you just tell me like a random stock with no levels or anything, I'm not going to look at it, because most of the time when you guys do that, it's like there's literally nothing on the chart at all, and you want me to try and make something out of it. Apple, we kind of have a little flat top going right here just from today, but that's not something I'm too interested in. I like that 167.90, so 168 break basically to the downside. Show your price and time axis setting. My TOS doesn't move the same. I don't know exactly where that's at, to be honest with you, Porter. Took a small loss on Tesla today, but I've been green 12 days straight. Nice. Netflix 1 hour. Swift. Swift. That does not tell me a level. But I'll check out Netflix anyways because it's on my watch list. Airbnb, nothing. AMD, I like it to the upside and the downside, but we're literally directly in the middle of the range right now. So I like it at 187.69 to the upside and 172.49 to the downside. Amazon ended up breaking highs today. Let's check the 1 year, 3 year. Where are we at? So hold on. 183.38. I'm gonna place a line there. 183.38. Go to the 3 years, see where that's at. Okay, so it looks like our next like important resistance level is like $5 away. So I'll go ahead and mark that just in case. I mean, it's not gonna happen tomorrow, but you know, once we do get there. 811. Um, 34 looking for green. Okay, got you. Your candles, some are filled and some aren't. How'd you make it? And what do filled candles versus non-filled? Razul, this is the stock hours algo, and basically all the filled candles are red candles, all of the hollow candles are green candles. So the color of the candle does not mean like all these are green candles. That doesn't mean that these are all actually green candles. The hollow ones are green, filled ones are red. Same thing with all these red colored ones. They're not all red candles. Filled ones are red, hollow ones are green. New here. What's up, Boogie? Do you trade stocks like MU once all-time high has been broken? I have MU on my watch list. How come you don't have 185 as a psychological key level for Amazon? Just curious. Because there's no actual resistance level there, and Amazon isn't one of those stocks that, is super, super like clean to play whenever there's not an actual resistance level there. Is that the 10 EMA? No. This is the adaptive EMA on TOS, but I've literally never used it for anything. It's just always been on my chart, and if I get rid of it, I think my chart looks weird. Like I've literally had this on my chart for 8 years and never used it once. It's just there at this point. Yeah, so nothing really on Amazon. BA. I like this 186.81, but ended up breaking that today. That actually looks clean. I don't mind that 184.27 low, to be honest. If we end up bear flagging here, doesn't look horrible. Let's see if we have any like gaps or anything. Nope. More trades live on Twitch. Yes, Bo. Every morning. His username is NorTradesSH. So NorTrades stock hours. Can you check SPY 4 hours? Hit the bottom of the trend line. Will do. Can you explain psychological levels? Psychological levels are like 185 or 180, 200, stuff like that. Where it's like a whole number that people are gonna pay attention to just because it's 200 or 100 or 190, stuff like that. 8 years made $1 million. Nah, not yet. Been in it for 8 years. Yes. I caught the 76%. Nice, Lori. Kate, that's not true, to be honest with you. Like, Nora's here every single morning, and he's got multiple of those. So, not exactly the case. 184.27 doesn't look awful. I think we probably have some better setups though. So I'll mark it. Do I think it's going to be the highest quality setup that we have? No. Thank you, Sam. Appreciate that. Nah, bro. You're crazy for that one. That's facts, Christian. You look at TSM flat top 142.96 when you get down. Yes, I will, Gustavo. When I get down to that section, will you remind me, please? Because I don't want to skip over it, but I'm definitely not going to remember that. Baba, nothing. Baidu, nothing worth playing, to be honest. Coin. Man, I liked this 250 into that 249.64 level on coin, but we ended up breaking it pre-market 2 days ago, which kind of sucks. So probably nothing on coin for me. I'm going to go ahead and unmark this. This one seems like it's going to be out of play for a little while here, so moving on. Disney, wow, okay. I was about to say I liked this upside play here at 123.74. Clearly that is not going to be in the works for tomorrow. Geez, I didn't realize it dropped off that much. That's crazy. Was that when Pal spoke? I think it is. Your favorite strategy to trade? I would say my favorite strategy to trade is just regular breakouts, breakdowns, but if we can get a setup into a key level with good market sentiment in our direction, that's like perfection right there. Can't ask for anything better than that. Spotify. D'Angelo. I promise you, I saw you say Spotify about 15 times, but since you didn't say the ticker, I thought you were just saying it just because. I will check that out though. All right. DocuSign, nothing. NPH, nothing. I am clearing this drawing set. Move drawing, clear drawing set. There we go. All right. Think about a cup and handle on Bitcoin weekly. Billy, I've never actually looked at crypto ever. Um, you're doing good with trading. I just want to see proof. Okay, well, I'm doing it full time. You can check out my Instagram if you feel the need to, but I promise you that I'm not putting my account info on the screen, Kate. You can feel however you want to feel about that, but anyways, I think there was some news about Disney lawsuit. Gotcha. See. Post live trades. Oh yeah, you can go check out my channel too and look at my live trades as well. I really don't know any like actual influencers that do that other than Nor and us inside that group. I really don't like that actually post genuine live trades, not recaps, completely live. I feel like we're really like the only chat that actually does that. Chart is a chart. No, yes it is, Billy, but I've never even looked at crypto, so I don't even know. Can you do that on here? Can you look at crypto on here? No, you can't. You cannot. All right, moving on. Google. Oh man, that looks disgusting with that wick. It looks nice on the 1 year, but that wick looks horrible. Wow. Honestly, let's see. What was the price action like right here? Okay. Um, Google's gonna be something I have to look at pre-market because there's nothing I can gather from that right there. Um, let's see. Hold on. Can't see because I got bad Wi-Fi right now. My stream quality is low, but what time frame are you looking at? Right now, I'm on the 30-minute. Side tracking a bit since you brought up crypto. Nice, Tariq. Kate, I'm not. I didn't tell you to go to Twitch. I said you can literally go to the channel, like the channel that you're currently on. Trade live on here. Nor trades live on his channel and on Twitch. Why are the candles set up that way with colors? It's the stock hours algo. What's up with Tesla? I haven't got there yet. There's so much going on in the chat right now. Sorry, this is taking a hot minute. Play red to green moves or green to reds. Yes, I do. Cool after close insane. Yeah, I have no idea. All right. Christian said /BTC. Ah, look at that. Up and handle on the, what did you say? The 4 hour? Somebody, where is the chat that said that? It's further up. Y'all are having too much fun in the chat right now. Where is that? I'm looking for it right now. On the weekly, gotcha. Let's see. Available. I mean, that's not really a cup and handle anymore. It could have been. Actually, it really wasn't at all. If you flipped this around right here, very well could have been. Like, if you took this and just bear with me here. Right here. All right. You took this and let's see, can you flip it? You can't. That's unfortunate. But yeah, if you flip that around, it would be. But no, that is not. To remove the grid lines, I'm good, Rizul. My charts have looked this way forever. Yo, Christian, where do you have all this random knowledge? What do you? That's so weird. Okay. Okay. All right. Learn something new every day. Meta. I like meta a lot. If we, man, I actually kind of like it around where we're at right now. Look at this. I mean, I would probably put my resistance right about here, 511, 18, but I think you can probably draw. See, what does this look like? Yeah, so I guess we ended up breaking out of that today. That's cool. After hours, we broke out of that. I like that a lot, actually. I'm definitely going to be looking at that. All right. You show that trend line tool again. Christian said he's actually AI. All right. Yeah, it's literally just right here. Go to add drawing and then trend line. And I have mine so it extends to the right. I have the right extension turned on. But yeah, I like that. 51118 on Meta. Google, I'm gonna keep that marked just so I can look at it pre-market. BA's all right. AMD, I'm gonna unmark AMD because it's so far from both directions. Has been showing divergences every day also, yeah. D'Angelo, I promise you. Promise you I'm gonna look at Spotify. Why 51118 for Meta? Because that's where the resistance is. I'm a beginner. Where can I start? Go to our education playlist on the channel. Did you go over AMD if you did? My bad. Yes, I did. I said I like it to both directions, but it's far away from both sides. But I add drawing tools to the top of the screen so it's easy access. I don't use that. All right, moving on. Have Meta, Microsoft. I had Microsoft marked, but it broke, so that is going away. MU, man, I liked this in the little consolidation it was in, but I missed it. Let's look at the... You could probably look at playing that high into 130, but I wouldn't look for much more than that, to be honest. Yo, Mertz, were you the one that was typing TF in the lessons tab not too long ago? You're the only person I've seen abbreviate time frame. All right, MU. We could look at that high into 130. Netflix 630, 439 looks beautiful. I would take this, honestly. Probably at the new high. Like the new local high here at 633.59. Yeah, I'm definitely liking that. That's probably my favorite setup, actually. By far. Yeah, that looks great. NVIDIA. I don't really like NVIDIA in these areas, to be honest with you guys. I know we've been taking trades on them. Yeah, I know we've been taking trades on them, but I really just don't love this area that we're in. So I think I'm good on NVIDIA, personally. There's probably going to be something tomorrow intraday, but as far as planning for it goes, nothing that I love. Roku. I like Roku to the downside a lot, actually. You could actually put another support here at 6150. What is this? 6150 flat. All right. No, it wasn't me. Oh, okay. Yeah, Lori knows what I'm talking about. That was so funny. I had no idea what you guys were trying to say, whoever that was. You asked about Netflix on the 4-hour time frame. Yep. Yes. I love that Netflix setup. That's great. I like Roku here a lot, actually, because we have a support inside of this consolidation. We have another support, which is the bottom of the consolidation. And now we have another support right here. So if we could take this into this 6130, into this 6110, through the 61 break, that would be a beautiful trade, and that would absolutely pay on a Thursday or Friday. Shout out to Keith's patience. You guys only on TOS? No, I use TOS for charts, interactive brokers for execution. Zaid said it. All right. All right, hold on. I feel like the chart just, or the chat. Downloaded Twitch. Okay. Possible to do. No. Very far today. Hope we don't break pre-market. Yeah, I agree. Netflix at what level? It's 634. I'm gonna write down all the levels whenever we get done with the actual charting. All right, all right, all right, all right. How do you go about stops? Attend tomorrow's lesson. Sorry to cut that short, but if you're at tomorrow's lesson, you can ask that question and it will most definitely be answered, because if I try to answer like the Q&A type questions, we're going to be here until 10:30. Um Doesn't join the Discord, I'll list out what benefits you can get if you join. All right, cool, Zaid. Yeah, Roku I like. Shopify I don't. SMCI SMCI is going for a 4-hour downtrend break here. Breaking at like 10:52. Um, Other than that, I wouldn't probably touch this until like, probably around like 10:68 ish. But that downtrend break does look good. I would like to see the downtrend break and then we close above and then we get this. That would be very, very nice. All right. Google 155 looks good, but what's up with that 1 hour candle? That's what I'm talking about, Mertz. I like the if I look at the yearly, it looks great. But as soon as I go down into the time frames where you can actually see the after hours, it looks disgusting. So I'm gonna check on that pre-market. That's why I have it marked still. Add Google, uh, sorry, Roku, Shop, SMCI, Snow. I like Snow a lot here at this 151.49. This is a super clean setup here. If we end up opening pretty close to that tomorrow, I'm definitely keeping an eye on that. So Snow is staying, and then look at that. Going over to Spotify now. So yeah, I mean it's making all-time highs, but not all-time highs, but I guess yearly highs. Not a whole lot I can do with that. I'm glad we built that up. Yeah, I mean you could play the after hours high, but that's about the only setup you have there. Use Robinhood. Fantastic. All right. On that note, moving to you, nothing there. Tesla, what do we have on Tesla? Man, Tesla is just staying in this nasty range, and I do not like it. I don't. There's probably going to be a setup on this intraday tomorrow, but as far as levels go, there's really nothing. And we have this gap, kind of, but that's basically already filled. Skip SPY. Use a different strategy than what we do to trade Tesla. That's an interesting take, Christian. Commissions. Is TOS commissions less than interactive? Yeah, by a long shot, but the fills are also garbage compared to interactive. So, gotta pick your battles there. I'd much rather have good fills and slightly more expensive commissions than trash fills and also cheaper by a little bit commissions. Skipped SPY. That's because I don't really look at SPY. Spider. I mean, I have these zones drawn. I also don't really trade supply and demand zones. Not really my thing. But they seem to be reacting well enough. Really nothing that I'm looking at specifically on this. I just have them drawn. So yeah. I'm not the guy for SPY. What's your IG? It is at Keith Trades. Here, I'll type it in the, hold on. I go in personal account real quick. Zaid about to lose it. There. Could see Tesla bounce off 158. I think Tesla's a good beginner's trade if you know and understand the fundamentals. I think Tesla is a good one for you to focus on in the beginning. Not saying that it's the easiest one to trade, but I think it's a good one to get yourself familiar with for sure. A little far in a smaller ticker, but PayPal 68 doesn't look like a bad setup. Did I skip over PayPal? 68 you said? Oh, so yeah, I mean 68 would be cool, but that's decently far away. Yeah, let's see. All right. ARM below 121. I like that as well, actually. Kind of the same setup we got going on snow here. Yeah, that 121.38 doesn't look bad. That is just not a stock I'm used to trading, and honestly, if we have the same setup on this and a stock that I am used to trading, I'm going to take the one that I'm used to trading. But I am going to set an alert on this so I know when it gets close. Probably not going to write an idea for it, but that level does look good. You can only sell limit on Rob. Time frame is ideal to use for stocks trading support or resistance. All of them. No problem. Lonzo, or however you say that. I buy an option, can you sell it at any time? Yes, absolutely. You don't have to wait for the expiration date. The only time that you have to wait for expiration is if you're trying to actually exercise that contract. Yeah, like Christian said, as long as the market's open. You can't buy or sell them after hours or pre-market. So that's a problem that I see people have sometimes is they like hold into end of day just expecting them to be able to get rid of it after hours, and then they realize that the options market closes like exactly at market close with no after hours trading. Hi, how do I start learning trading? Thank you. I would go to the education tab on the Stock Hours channel and yeah, watch all those videos in depth. All right, so I'm going to go through and okay, thanks. I always wanted to try but didn't know how it exactly works. Yeah, you can buy and sell them just like you could buy shares. Just like you could buy and sell shares. You trade full time? Yes, Spider. So back to what Kay was saying. The way that we trade options is basically the way that people buy and sell shares. Like we don't hold them till expiration. That's not what we do with those. We buy and sell them just like anyone would buy and sell shares. I am one of those people. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll just start from the bottom up here because that's where we're at. 159.49 on no. Looking at 159.49 flat bottom. Or wow, 151.49. I'm slow. Full time, Kate. Full time. Like I said, I'm one of those people. Skipped over my TSM play. Hey, look at that. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. What were you looking at again? Gustavo? Just this 142. What is that? 143. $42.96 flat top. Got you. Well, the high on this is at 143. This is really just a consolidation break, but it does not look bad at all. Yeah, if you got an open close to this area and then you get a red to green into that, that would be cool. Let's look at these contracts though. They have volume, okay. Hardly any open interest, but they've got enough volume to where you can trade it at least. Use trading view to chart. I know a lot of the people at with the algo use trading view. This guy live named Keith. Yes, Kate. That is my name. All right. Yeah, that's that TSM play doesn't look bad at all. I could actually add that to my watch list just to see how that pans out. Does it have earnings? On the 18th? Okay, we're good. I'll look at that in the morning, honestly. I'm gonna unmark Tesla here. I'll look at that in the morning. If it ends up being clean, then that's cool. You could actually have target here at 144. 143 targeting the break through 144. That would be a super clean scalp if we could get that. Can I be an intern? If you join stock hours and you put in a bunch of work and get to the point where you know what you're doing and you can explain it well to others, and we are in need of somebody, then yes, possibly. I'm gonna take that back. I don't mean to give out a 100% answer there, but all right, sorry. Back to snow. That's my bad. Snow 150, 149. Let's check on the. We've got a gap down to 150.45 on the 1 year. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a line there, 150.45. I'm gonna change the color and the dots so that I know it's the end of a gap. 151.49 through the 151 break, targeting 150.45. into the 151 break, targeting the gap fill at 150.45, then 150 break. Cool. Nvidia, I have nothing, so I'm gonna get rid of that. Google, I'm gonna get rid of as well. Coin, I'm gonna get rid of as well because I don't have anything there for this week either. Microsoft, done. MU, you're done. Oh wait, hold on. I take that back. MU, 129.75 into 130. Got you. 129.75 PM high into 130 break. That is the all-time highs, correct? Available. Yeah, all-time highs. Cool. From Illinois. No Diddy. All right. Yes. Yes. That is my name. All right, yeah. Sorry. MU looking at 129.75 and a 130 break, making new all-time high. There we go. That's probably gonna stick as a side watch. Check out AMD. I didn't have anything on that that's like super close, so I'll keep that there in the side watch because it's still valid. All right. We had, let's put TSM. I'm gonna put TSM on here too. Whoever had that trade idea, congratulations. It's going in the watch list for tomorrow. All right. I just said Illinois 8 just a minute ago. You may not have heard me though. All right, TSM's going in there. Snow is in there. Roku is also going in there. That's going to be a side watch though because I know that I'm probably going to be the only one of the traders in the chat interested in it. So 61.50 flat bottom into 61.30 support. All right. Actually, I'm putting it up here. I'm putting it up here because I like it. Don't care if anybody else does. Thank you, Lori. Trying my best out here. Seems like a main watch is going to be Netflix. Yes, sir. It absolutely is. 5.11.18 on Meta is going to go in there too, but that's going to go. Honestly, I'm going to put TSM at the top for now. Then no, and then Meta. 5.11.18 resistance break, targeting momentum, so keeping this as a scalp. Perfect. Like me. Alright. And then we have Netflix right here. Netflix. Is this the 180-day high or the 1 year high? It is the 1 year high. 632.46. Hold on. Does that line up with it? No, okay. All right. All right. Sorry. I look like I'm staring off into nowhere. I'm just trying to read the chat. Can you chart SPY? Cal, I really don't trade SPY like that. Like, I do, but it's not, like, if I'm being genuinely completely honest with you, it is not the, like, smartest way out there to trade it. It's not a stock that I look at often. I have some stuff charted on it, but, and I mean, like, they're reacting fine, but that's not my bread and butter. We've got a guy in the Discord who that is his bread and butter, but I don't know if you're already in the Discord or not. If you are, you know who I'm talking about. But this is just not my thing. Usually don't use supply and demand zones. Look at them occasionally. And SPY doesn't really have breakouts the same way that we have breakouts on all the other stocks. So that's why I don't usually go to, like, I don't bother to go chart SPY for support and resistance levels because it doesn't have breakouts like the other stocks do. All right, did I check this? Looking. Entry at. Sorry. Keep getting sidetracked here. 633.59. $37.26. Okay, on the 1 hour, 30-minute, nothing. 15-minute, nothing. 5-minute, nothing. 1 minute, nothing. All right, cool. So there is a 4-hour uptrend here at 637.26. So that's probably going to be final target for this. room to 635, then 4-hour uptrend at 637.26. Cool. Cool. All right, that's everything I'm watching for tomorrow. BA, I'm not gonna lie, compared to all the rest of this stuff, BA looks kind of trash now. So, like I said, I figured we would probably find something that looks cleaner. Which is why I don't start writing stuff down from the very beginning of the starting session, because if I did, it would be quite a waste of time. All right, so I'm going to answer the questions real quick that are still in the chat right now that I haven't got to. New to trading, and I got a question, which is, if I can read crypto charts, can I read stock charts or vice versa? If there's a connection between them, many thanks in advance. So charts and charting in general should all be the same no matter what you're looking at. The price action will probably be a little bit different, but overall the chart and the whole process is going to be pretty much exactly the same. What got you into trading? Man, I don't even know. Just like wanting to be able to make my own money before I was old enough to get a real job. Throwing this out there, can you check up on Lowe's ticker? 240 level doesn't seem like a bad scalp if it shows weakness. I'll look at it. I'm not adding anything else to the watch list though, because I don't need to. We broke 240 already, so I'm good. Yeah, I'm all good on that. Let's see. Hockey and intern, probably 99% of what he trades. Yep, exactly. How do you get that ThinkPad? You go down to your add gadget right here. You click on that, and then you click on Scratchpad, and then it'll add it into this little sidebar right here. And then all you have to do is click on this, click detach gadget, and then boom, there you go. So yeah, that's how you do that. I get a screenshot real quick. Missed it. Yes, you can. There it is, right in the middle. Use Thinkorswim. I have to make it account with Charlie Schwab. Charles Schwab. Yes. Yeah, that's facts, Christian. I'll see. How do you overcome emotions in trading or after losses? You do it for long enough that you just kind of learn. Honestly, I don't know how exactly to describe that. I would say if you're having a hard time with your emotions, go to the gym. Eager to see what we have planned for tomorrow for the charting session. No problem. Yeah, I would say, honestly, when it comes to like emotions and stuff in trading, if you're having emotional problems, go to the gym. I don't know, find a healthy habit. Don't just start like binge eating food because you're sad. So I don't know, whatever you can find that's good for you. Go for a run, go to the gym, go for a bike ride, something like that. Basically clear your head, not with drugs or alcohol, and come back to the charts. I would also say size down on your sizing, because if you're sized in too heavy, you're always going to be too emotional. You're not going to be able to take the trades properly. For trading psychology, listen to me. What are you talking about? All right, thank you guys for coming out tonight. There is the watch list right there. If you guys are in stock hours, I'll send it in the chat. If you're not in stock hours and you want to be in the free Wednesdays, go click the link in the description right there and just sign up for the free Wednesdays. But yeah, I'll talk to all you guys that are in stock hours in the morning, and I will talk to the rest of you who aren't next week. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night and a good